Hello, I am Dr. C with the Two Docs Mind. I'm here today to talk to you about how some challenges you could take on that could actually help to improve your career. Let's go. I am Dr. C with the Two Docs Mind, and I wanted to talk today about how if you take on certain personal challenges in your life, it can actually help you in your professional goals. A few years back, I decided to run a marathon. This marathon thing was unfamiliar to me, but I said I needed to take on a challenge that would help me think differently, help me improve, of course, my professional life, my personal physical well-being, and just have me do something different. So I chose to do a 28.5 mile, I believe, run, full marathon. This marathon forced me to actually prepare for something that I have never done before. It forced me to take on a responsibility that I had to continually monitor and manage over a few weeks, actually almost the course of a year. So every week I would go and I would run a certain amount of miles. And if I didn't reach my goal, I would have to take a look at myself and reassess why the next week I didn't meet my prior goals and how the next week I would change my whole pattern of doing that work. So this gave me not only the physical ability to accomplish a certain challenging thing, it actually had to tap into some of my planning skill set of how I was going to accomplish this hard thing that was so unfamiliar to me. And believe me, this marathon was challenging. It was intimidating. There were people there that have been running for years. They had been doing this obviously for some time, to the point where they looked like professional Olympians. It was just so intimidating. But I felt that if I did this, then I would learn something new about myself. I did not do this. I did not run a marathon for this long in order to do it for the rest of my life. I wanted to take on a challenge that would kind of, again, change my perspective on how I approach things. So taking on something like a marathon could just add so much investment, a return on investment for you. And you wouldn't even know it until you actually decided to take on this challenge. So some of the benefits that you can experience when looking at taking on a marathon or learning how to become a culinary expert or learning how to actually build a computer from scratch, whatever it may be, if it's unfamiliar to you and you say, I'm going to take on this challenge and commit myself for the next year or so, or even a couple of weeks to learning this new skill, then all of a sudden you unlock chambers in your mind that you didn't know that you could unlock until you took on these new challenges. And some of the benefits are, it creates a discipline. And it creates a discipline by you setting a goal and setting a plan and practicing this plan over time, consistently. It helps you to organize those thoughts that you didn't think of prior to going on this journey and taking those thoughts and prioritizing them as you need to accomplish them along the goal. This is such an important tool in anybody's life, but most importantly in people who are trying to achieve professional goals. Professional goals could be anything that you set, be it I want to get a promotion at your company, I want to take on a new project, I want to actually open my own business, or I want to start a side gig. Whatever it is, actually taking on challenging goals will help you to reach those other personal professional goals by making you take on different ideas in your head of how to achieve these goals. It's a strategy. It's a strategy in how you can prepare your mind. And for me, I went on this marathon journey not only to prepare my mind, but to challenge my physical being, which I did. And believe me, it wasn't easy because at the time I had just recovered from a broken ankle. And that was an extra layer that I had to take on when thinking about how to prepare for this marathon. But it was the most beneficial thing that I ever did in my life. I mean, I think I actually took on this challenge of going on and preparing for a marathon and actually finishing it during a time where I had the most complicated schedule I could ever have in my life. I believe I had started a new job. Of course, we had young kids and we just had a lot going on at the time. So I can look back now at this great challenge that I had and say, wow, I am proud of myself. I can actually pat myself on the back and say, I accomplished this. But also when I reflect back on this type of thing that I decided to do for myself, I can say I had the skill set to do a new challenge, take on something new, innovatively plan through it, and actually finish it and execute in the appropriate manner. I did exactly what I set out to do. I took on a marathon. It's not easy. And some people make it look easy, but that doesn't mean it's going to be easy for you. I think that when you reflect back on taking on challenges to think innovatively, you have to remember that it's there to benefit you, no one else. You have to go through it as if it is a selfish task that you're going to give to yourself. And in the end, everybody around you will benefit from it. But you are the main benefactor of taking on these challenges. And so again, think of this as taking on challenges that will conclude certain benefits like discipline, where you understand that you have to invest certain resources and time into getting something done, that this challenge, it will help you to understand that challenges can actually help you to think differently and think in different ways through hard situations. And it will help with your balance and your overall well-roundedness, if you will, in your life. And finally, it will also assist in your mindset development. So mindset is everything. If you decide at some point that you are willing to take on a challenge, your mindset is going to be the determining factor. Your mindset is going to tell you yes or no. So your mindset development will help play a part in taking on this important challenge. So be like me. Step out there, go into a marathon and say, I'm going to do this. Don't look around at everybody stretching. Don't look around at everybody running faster than you or slower than you or alongside of you. Don't pay attention to those external factors that's not going to allow you to accomplish this one goal. Run a marathon, not necessarily just a marathon to take on this challenge. You can run a marathon. You could, again, go start a garden. You could go try to build a computer or try to learn how to change a tire. Whatever it is, do something that you have never done before. Climb a mountain, go skiing, anything that you are uncomfortable doing will allow you to evolve as a professional, as a personal leader, as anything in your life that will help you to see who you truly are and say, I can do this. So why not do more? Why not achieve my goals? Why not pursue my professional goals? Why not do something different? You can do it. I believe in you and I don't even know you. So go ahead, try it out. Just list out something for the next course of the month and say, oh, would be something that I thought about for quite some time that I can probably achieve this month. I am going to do it. And Two Docs Mind is here to support your goals. So if you happen by any chance to go ahead and take my advice and take on a huge challenge, like for me, it's the marathon, what would your challenge be? Contact our channel and let us know, and we'll share your journey, because this is what this channel is about. This channel is about sharing journeys and learning how we all can pursue our goals and find ways, different ways of thinking to innovatively get to our goals in a way that doesn't hurt us or harm us. We are here to support you. We love sharing information. We're a community that likes to support others, and hopefully you can support us and support our channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.